Yeah, this is episode number 2 of my web show. Oh my god, so pointless. And we usually do happier, cheerier, happy-go-luckier stuff than this, but I need to get something off my chest, and that's about people's ignorance towards depression, self-harm, and suicide. And it's honestly getting to a ridiculous point where I would have to make a video like this. Not just me, a lot of people. And there's two different types of depression out there, pretty much. There's one where your life literally sucks so bad you have nothing to feel happy about. And two, where there's a chemical imbalance in your brain where your brain has trouble producing a correct amount of chemicals to make yourself feel happy. And you may have everything in the world to feel happy about, but due to this chemical imbalance, you can't feel happy. And people are really oblivious to that. And if you have that, and it's noticeable in public, in schools and stuff, you're pretty much labeled, everyone pretty much thinks you probably cut yourself. And it's the same if you listen to maybe heavy metal, death metal, screamo, Asking Alexandria, The Devil Wears Prada, Pierce the Veil, Killswitch Engage, Arch Enemy, Children of Bodom. I mean, people just label, and it's not right. I mean, nobody ever says that because you're depressed or because you listen to certain type of music, or maybe you wear all black, so you dress a certain way, that boom makes you emo, that boom makes you an outcast. I mean, nobody ever says that. That's not a fact at all. And I mean, hell, I used to know this one girl, beautiful, popular, loved by everyone, blah, 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 the whole nine, just like that. Regina George, except not a jerk, actually really nice. And she used to cut herself and burn herself. Thank God she doesn't anymore. But just the fact that even someone so popular and so loved, and no one would really think of her to be like that, is like that, I mean, that just proves that labels are wrong. I mean, she never dressed in all black. She never showed her depression until she got home. She was by herself in her room. I mean, nobody knew for a long time. I mean, her parents didn't even know. I mean, it's really only me and a couple other people who actually know. And I don't blame her for doing that, but... And so people take self-harm as such a joke, and something for Shane Dawson to make fun of in his videos and stuff like that. It's honestly really ridiculous, because, I mean, serious, I mean, one of these days one of us could kill ourselves from cutting or burning, or for someone to have depression, have to kill skin cells to create a chemical reaction in their body to make themselves feel happy, that's just really sad. And when someone who's depressed cut themselves, there's a chemical reaction in their body. It's where the brain focuses less on the thing that made them depressed and more on informing you that something is wrong with your body through the sensation of pain. And that pretty much alleviates the person of depression for a little bit. And that's why people cut. And that's why they burn, scratch, erase, pull in their hair, punch them, kick themselves. I mean, punch and kick things. I mean, the list goes on and on, honestly. And, yeah. And people turn that into a joke. It's not. I mean, suicide. Amanda Todd. I mean, all the jokes that are going around about Amanda Todd on iFunny and stuff, it's not even funny. I mean, no one took Sandy Hook as a joke, except for a couple sicko people. No one took the shooting at the movie theater as a joke. I mean, innocent people died. Innocent little first graders died at Sandy Hook. No one took that as a joke. And that's the same exact thing as Amanda Todd, for example. I mean, I really think people in this generation need a serious reality check. I think really the only thing I've ever seen actually deliver that reality check for a day or two was Rachel's Challenge. And if you've never heard of it, you really need to check it out. It'll honestly change you. Even those little wannabe ghetto kids I've seen, honestly, 180. Oh, I know, the ghetto kids at the ghetto towns actually having emotions, but let's face it, I mean, we all have emotions. I mean, I hear stories all the time of girls going in their rooms and crying, and guys obviously fight because their pride has been hurt because their feelings were hurt. That's pretty much what it is. And yeah, it's just Rachel's Challenge is really the only thing I ever saw. Actually, 180 a person for a couple days and actually make them be nice and apologize even to the people they've hurt and actually break out in tears during parts of it. And yeah, it's really emotional. And I think more people need to check that out. And also how people don't understand how much of an addiction cutting really is. I mean, it's the same as smoking cigarettes, the same as doing drugs, the same as being addicted to alcohol, the same as being addicted to sex, the same as being addicted to porn. They're all the same thing. They're all connected. I mean, they're all legally addictions. Cutting is officially an addiction. And when people say, oh, you're crying because you cut yourself and you can't stop, it's a choice. Just stop. It's that simple. It's not that simple. It's not a choice. It becomes an addiction for people if they do it long enough. If it becomes their body's only way for coping with depression, it becomes an addiction. And people need to realize that's why there's counseling. That's why there's so much going on. Why there's so many therapy groups. Group therapy groups. I mean, it's an addiction. And for you to keep on telling people that they should be able to get over it so easy, that hurts them. And part of the reason why they cut themselves is because they're hurt. I mean, it's one thing for you, a normal person, to look into a mirror and say, oh, I'm ugly, and post an Instagram picture of yourself, put hashtag selfie and hashtag ugly, and move on with your life. But it's a completely other thing for a depressed person to look into a mirror, honest to God, believe that they're disgusting, and people don't want to look at them because of that. They're disgusting. Honestly believe that and carry that luggage with them every day. Just carry that in the back of their mind with them every day. I mean, just think of just being, believing you're still hated when you're not. And I hear girls all the time say that, oh, I'm ugly. Well, these people, honest to God, believe that they're ugly. Stop making jokes out of it. I mean, they honest to God believe that they're disgusting, and it's not funny. And the more you people continue to say that, oh, you could get over it so easy, and the more you people continue to stereotype and make YouTube videos and jokes about it, the more these people feel more hurt, and the more they want to cut themselves and hurt themselves and potentially kill themselves accidentally. And it won't be very funny then, now will it? When you see on the news, a News 8 or whatever, I don't know if they have News 8 in other states or whatever other than Connecticut, but you see that and you're just like, oh my God, I was a part of that. I helped make that kid. I helped push that kid that far. I mean, you're not going to feel so good then, are you? So, people just need to, honestly, think before they fucking talk, think before they fucking speak, and realize that what they say hurts people, whether they show it or not. And to stop being fucking assholes and a-holes and dicks, and think about what you fucking say before you do. And yeah, that's pretty much today's YouTube video. And hope you guys like it. Hope it guys inspired you. Hope it gave you guys a reality check. Probably not as good as Rachel's Challenge, but so please subscribe to my channel. We have a Facebook page. We have a Twitter account. We have an Instagram account. And I hope this hit home. I hope it really taught you guys that joke. It's not anything to laugh over.